So I'm here with Jess Lovely, the lovely goddess print and press. Um, where are you coming from, madam?
The court, hearing court,
Which hearing court?
Miami Beach.
And what happened today?
Their record representative was not working, so they couldn't have the hearing court on record today.
Now, what did you do, or well, tell us how that made you feel in regards to your rights and the process that you feel or find to be jurisprudence or judicial law.
So when I realized that there was no recording for the hearing case, um, the judge proceeded to send the witnesses home, which is the police agents, which was removing my right to cross-examine my witnesses and to also having the case on record for, tracking purposes and stuff like that. So I stepped up to the prosecutor in the state of Florida while the judge essentially stepped out of the room, and I let her know that she couldn't send my witness home. She says that she was not infringing my rights, and I said yes, she was. There's no record there's no record today, and you just send the witnesses home. She says, oh, we're going to call them on their phones. I said no, the witness needs to be in the venue. You don't have a proper venue right now. Your record doesn't work. You sent the witnesses over. We need to either set a motion for continuance to continue the hearing. And she proceeded to say, well, when you set it to trial. And I said, this is my trial. She says, no, this is not your trial. And I said, I was told that this was my trial date today. So I need my witnesses, and I need the record to be on file. She said, ma'am, please take a seat. The judge will come back out in a little bit. I said, okay, cool. When the judge comes back out, I'll let her know that we're going to be doing a motion to continue. She's like, okay. So I sit down, and the lawyer gets to me, and he says, you'll be fine. The judge is coming back out later. So they'll be able to record it on another means or something like that. And I said, no, an additional recording device is not something that I'm going to allow them to do. So they sat down, the judge comes up, she apologizes to everybody that she doesn't have the record available. She sent the police agents home, and then she started to still illegally continue trial hearing cases with some of the individuals that were there. They didn't know that they shouldn't have done that, but I made sure to let them know on their way out that it was illegal for them to speak on record and speak to be on record and then actually be off record. She proceeded to say that she was going to set the court hearing to another date, and she sent everybody home. Then we got the rumor, some of the people came out saying that they were all dismissed. So I still need to check to make sure if they're dismissed or not. But I'm setting this to be dismissed on these terms as well. No speedy trial, improper venue, no record, lack of witnesses, and stuff like that.
Okay. Are you a lawyer?
No.
Is this legal advice?
No.
What
Just research that I've done.
Just research that you've done?
Just a little bit of research.
Okay. And what do you feel that this little bit of research does for you as far as being able to recognize truth and justice within the eyes of the common law?
What this little research saves me is extortion. They managed to still, in this position, get everybody to pay some money. They still managed they still managed to give everyone a deal. They still managed to kind of, just disregard everybody's rights. So I felt very empowered. I felt very respected knowing what I know. Even just the terms in the court, knowing what they're not supposed to do and what they're supposed to do. Everything is important. You will see the courts hesitant when they're infringing your rights. They know they can't do it, so they will show you signs of, we're not supposed to be doing this, but hopefully you don't know it enough so that we could send you to post court payment section 205. You could just pay it off of there and not have to worry about how we just disrespected your rights. So I think it's very important to research it. I think that research it will benefit me in the long run, get my financial distress that they caused me back on track, and it helps me help other people as well.
How long has your case been open?
For over a year and a half now.
When did the incident occur?
July 10th, 2016.
2016, July 10th.
So a year and some months. July 10th, 2016, yes.
And still, and what was your result, and what was the judge's ruling as far as today?
No ruling today, just rescheduling. Still no trial.
So, as it stands, the only thing that you've essentially had to pay for was travel fees
Travel fees so far, yes.
and filing fees for
right.
what you had to get notarized and everything like that.
If I would have gotten a lawyer, I would have been already in my pocket at least a good $1,000 for nothing, because they haven't done anything that I couldn't do.
All right. Well, is there anything else that you would offer as like sound suggestion or recommendation for individuals to take into consideration for, research, or, self-representing, or even when it comes down to possibly seeking a lawyer? What would you say about that?
I suggest everybody to research everything that they, regarding their tickets, regarding any case, civil or traffic. Read the procedures of your state. Get very familiar with them, and then make sure that make sure that you know every single outlet, every single possibility, every single loophole that they use to extort you. I think learning that will save you having to get a lawyer. And even if you do get a lawyer, you could have your lawyer as well not disrespect you, not representing yourself. So I suggest everybody takes research to a certain extent so that they can represent yourself, so that you're present there in court by yourself, that you're the ones. I mean, they put your name in capital letters for a reason. They're treating you as a business after a certain time, and you're acting as a very, an individual, taking all of your money. So my suggestion is to do your research, seek legal counsel that's not a lawyer. Lawyers don't go in there trying to protect your rights. They're going in there trying to plead. They're not trying to say that you shouldn't have gotten this ticket in the first place. They all work together. So if you're okay with that, get yourself a lawyer and go into the system that way. But if you're not okay with that, research and represent yourself.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Greetings.